Double standards reflect what's called descriptive bias. It's driven by assumptions about the way women really are. So, for example, a common one is women aren't good at science. So if a woman scientist makes a mistake, it tends to be attributed to something inside her. She just doesn't have what it takes. Whereas if a male scientist makes a mistake, well, everybody makes mistakes. And that is an example of why women have to try twice as hard to get half as far. Another example is a pattern called leniency bias. And this one is so important because it really shows that objective rules are no guarantee of objectivity. Because in leniency bias, objective rules are applied leniently to men, but rigorously to women. And you can see again how that's going to create a situation where it makes it much, much harder for women to prove that they are competent. A third pattern really has to do with the fact that this is called cognitive bias. All of this descriptive bias stems from the way we think. So, for example, in a woman in a traditionally masculine job, like a scientist or a professor, her mistakes will be noticed more. They will be remembered longer than a man's mistakes will be. Conversely, a man's successes will be noticed more and remembered longer. And that's why, although nobody is trying to disadvantage women, professional life quietly becomes an escalator up for men and an escalator quiet and silently down for women.